Now on the gate is the 14-year-olds A final. Cyclo Parks, Evan Tullock. For Bournemouth, Reece Trotter. For Gosport, Nathan Bernice. For Peckham, Deira Macaulay Perry. For the Hawks, Rio Gohill. For Dagenham, Bethany Shriver. For Bournemouth, Joshua Hooper. And for Peckham, Tian Isidore. Gay goes down, he's got a snap. It looks like Evan Tullock this time, but no, Rio Gohill has got away very quickly indeed into turn number one. It's Gohill leading, Evan Tullock there in the two, trying to find a way around the inside. Gohill is your leader. Evan Tullock though, powering down that second straight and gets the lead going into the second burn. It is Tullock your leader. From his second place is Rio Gohill. The rest of the riders filtering through. It's all about these two out in front though. It's Evan Tullock your leader. From Rio Gohill, Reece Trotter is there in the third, trying to make up some ground. Then Deira Macaulay Perry. Tullock though has enough in the locker and takes the win from Rio Gohill in the second. Reece Trotter in third. Now on the gate, this is Grand Prix for them. Only have one moto today. For Gosport, Billy Hughes. For Cyclopark, Tom Harrison. For Merton, Ewan Stark. For Bad BMX, Josh Wallace. For Gosport, Ashley Binner. For Peckham, Jacob Hudson. For Cyclopark, Joshua Butson. And for Gosport, Kieran Binner. Gay goes down the 15-year-old final on the track, and it looked like the 238 on the... Quite close there out front. And I'll ID the riders as they go through. It is one of the Binner brothers out there in front, the number 20. That is, it looks like Ashley Binner's gone, and Kieran Binner is out there in front. It's Kieran Binner down the final straight in the lead from Josh Wallace in 2. Then 209 was next, Jacob Hudson. So the win there goes to Kieran Binner. And we go on now to 16-year-olds once again. Grand Prix for these guys. For Dagenham, Connor Spicer Patterson. For the Hawks, Harry Young. For Gosport, Ben Plowman. For Dagenham, Aaron Massey. For Peckham, Fabian Shaw. For Runnymede, Will Smith. Also for Runnymede, Josh Bradshaw. And for Bournemouth, Elliot Pateman. Here we go, the gauge rubs down. Elliot Payman having to do it the hard way, but he's got away very quickly. Going into turn number one is Elliot Payman for Bournemouth out there in the lead. Ben Plowman, I can see in there in that 2 spot, and also trying to make their way through is Will Smith, but it is Payman leading from Smith in second. Fabian Sean working his way into third, place ahead of Ben Plowman, but out there in front, the leader is still the number 7 on the plate, Elliot Payman for Bournemouth. It is Payman out there in front, Smith in second, Shaw in third, and Plowman in 4. 17 to 29-year-olds now, 4th moto for them. For Gosport, John Bartlett. For Dagenham, Connor Adams. For Merton, Dan Phillip. And for Gosport, Carl Venus. 17 and 29-year-old expert there, 4th moto Grand Prix for them once again. Today, John Bartlett got away well, but Dan Phillip, he crashed out in an earlier moto, but he's all right now at the minute, and he's leading with Carl Venus now working his way in the second. John Bartlett's in third. And then in 4th place is Connor Adams. But leading the way, coming into the final straight now, 9.22. Dan Phillip it is out there in front. Here goes Carl Venus though, trying to give chase and make it a close finish. Dan Phillip just about hangs on. So up next, the 4th moto for Junior Cruiser. For Gosport, we got Bethany Fletcher. For Runnymede, Matthew Hutt. For Hurston, Josh Werner. For Dagenham, Nathan Dupre.
I think he's on yours then.
From Dagenham, Nick Oaten. And for the Hawks, Ben Starkey. Away we go, Junior Cruiser. And Matthew Hart got away very well, so too did Josh Werner and Nicholas Oaten. It's Matthew Hart out there in front, Josh Werner in the 2, Nick Oaten in 3, and now Nick Oaten diving up the inside of Josh Werner. Then they connect down the second straight for that second spot, but Matt Hart's the man to catch, going into the second third now. Nicholas Oaten now has got past Josh Werner. Ben Starkey's there in the 4, but it's Matt Hart out there in front for Runnymede. Going down the final straight now, Hart it is out there in front. Here he goes, and it looks like he's going to take this race very comfortably indeed. Nicholas Owen's going to get the second. Ben Starkey and Josh Werner are battling out for the third. Ben Starkey taking it ahead of Josh Werner, who gets the 4. A final then, here we go for Masters. Matt Hayward was away very quickly. Gary O'Brien as well. It's Hayward and O'Brien neck and neck going into turn number 1. It's O'Brien who's got the early advantage. Here goes Hayward though with a challenge down the second straight. It's O'Brien leading, Hayward in 2. Then we got 199 Edwin Castillo next, and then Jamie Harmon in 4. But Gary O'Brien has now pulled further clear of the rest of the field, headed by Matt Hayward. But Gary O'Brien for Team Arden Dagenham now pulling clear down the final straight. He'll take it. O'Brien takes it. Veterans now, a final. For Dagenham, Martin Parker. Also for Dagenham, Keith Bryceland. Dagenham again, Rob Horton. Also Dagenham, Chris Potter. For Bournemouth, Tony Pittman. For Dagenham, Neil Stewart. For Hurston, Phil Beer. And for Runnymede, Tony Twist. Here we go, the Masters Veterans A final, I should say, and it's Bryceland out there in front. Horns there in the 2. Jason King trying to move up the inside as well, but as they go into the second straight, Bryson down there in front, Horn, then Parker, then Pittman, and then we've got the number 7 and Neil Stewart. That's your top 5 as one rider goes wrong there. Looks like behind Parker's finger's gone off the pedal, but out there in front it is Keith Bryson, your leader, from Rob Horn, Tony Pittman and Neil Stewart. That's your 1, 2, 3, 4. Bryson takes it. For Dagenham, Megan Grant. For Peckham, Shamika Shaw. For Runnymede, Lucy Luckhurst. For Merton, Caris Richards. And for Gosport, Aisha McClelland. Championship female now, their 4th moto on the gate. Aisha McClelland away well. Shamika Shaw got a flyer as well. But it is Aisha McClelland, your leader. Caris Richards now going round into that second spot. Then we got Shamika Shaw in the 3rd. Lucy Luckhurst in 4th. Megan Grant. As they're now getting strung out by this leader, Aisha McClelland, looking for 4 out of 4 here at Runnymede this afternoon. Caris Richards in the next, then Shamika Shaw, Lucy Luckhurst and Megan Grant as Aisha McClelland takes her foot off the gas, eases down, comfortable enough, job done for her. Caris Richards gets the 2nd, Shamika Shaw, then Lucy Luckhurst.